I'm a very like big conspiracy theory guy, so like definitely like flat Earth, marine life care, or marine care, or whatever. Why are you laughing?
I grabbed it from the dog, and I realized after 2 steps that I took it from him, right? And I hear the whole stadium go boo. It was a sold out game. What's up, boys? So, we should probably start with some hot takes. First, I'm gonna go first. For video, shooting straight in Rec 709, not log, not S10, anything. Just looks straight garbage. The highlights are terrible. Like, it's just white. Do you have any hot takes?
I mean, like the one that comes to mind for me would be like, I'm a very like big conspiracy theory guy, so like definitely like flat Earth. And then something that I newly discovered. I don't know if I've told you about this in the past, but you've definitely heard about my flat Earth theory a bunch. But I would say something that is really cool that I found from one of my friends at the beach was there's this dolphin conspiracy theory. So lately people have been using AI to talk with dolphins. It's actually pretty interesting.
You got any sources for that?
So I do. It is my friend.
Okay.
So he was telling me about it and showing me about it on his phone. So that was pretty cool. But basically what it is that you're using AI to talk with, humans are using AI to talk with dolphins and that sort of thing, interpret what their language is. And previous conspiracy theories have proved that... Oh, gosh. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because the word conspiracy theory and prove doesn't go in the same sentence.
It does to me.
Okay.
But I would say that they have proved that aliens... Do not laugh! It's true. Aliens and dolphins talk together. So dolphins know what's going on in space with the UFOs, the aliens, and that sort of thing. So because of that AI usage, they have the animals, whatever the administration is, for like marine life care or marine care or whatever. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, keep going.
They have.
Keep going.
It's not funny. It's true. I'll look it up on my laptop after we're done filming.
Okay, go. Keep going.
This?
I'll bite my tongue. You got this.
Alright. So I mean, I think, and I know now that I've looked it up, that. Fuck.
Bro, I can't.
I know that this has happened because they have restricted communication from AI to talk with marine animals. It's actually really cool and really interesting. Why are you laughing so much? That's so stupid. They have...
Holy shit.
It's not that funny.
I literally have to
but they've restricted and it's actually pretty cool. If you have time, you go look into it. Anybody that's watching this on our YouTube channel that's newly created, definitely look into this. Definitely look into this. Because I looked into it, and it was actually really interesting. If you have any questions about it, email me.
Alright, getting back into digital media, like, if you had to get a dream camera for photography, what would you pick?
Sony A1 Mark II. No doubt in my mind. People are like, I think I like the Canon R1. Well, I'm not a Canon guy, so I would say that's like the only reason why I wouldn't go with R1. I think R1 and A1 Mark II are pretty much the same camera.
Yeah.
A1 II, I like the AI autofocus in it and some of the other settings a little better as I've used it before, luckily. So that was an amazing experience, but
Yeah.
What about you? Let me guess.
So if I go for
FX6?
if I go for the low end, like affordability, I'd probably get an Ari, and then a high end, like a really expensive
Low end.
I'd probably get an
Ari.
FX3. Yeah, FX3s are like
Low. You said
Yeah.
low end Ari.
yeah, Aris are like affordable. Yeah, that's fake. It's because of the tariffs.
B&H. It's fake.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, I think you got a computer virus.
No, I don't. I would say you have them mixed up. Like if you wanted to have an R, you can. I mean, we could probably, you know.
Nah, I'm just saying like Sony's like even if it is cheaper, is miles ahead of a RE. That's why like this one movie used Sony FX3 called The Creator. By the way, this is not sponsored by Sony. Sony, you know, you can always hit us up. Just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Sony would love for hit us up and continue using great Sony gear.
Yeah. Would you ever consider using Canon, or would you just like would rather?
So, if some people know that I work at NC State, doing some media there, we are all Canon for that. Not unfortunately, because I love it. I love the R3. R3 is a beast. The 1DX is also a beast. So I mean, I think those two cameras are beasts, and the colors look great.
Yeah.
Not complaining about the colors or anything like that. So,
I mean, if I had to switch into another brand, it'd be. And this is so backwards because I just came from Nikon, but I would get a Nikon ZR. That thing looks really good, especially with Nikon Cinema in the future. It looks pretty bright. You know, I came from a vlog camera, probably the worst camera I've ever touched. Better off using your phone, but you know, I'm excited to see what they can do.
I feel like that's good. You've learned from things.
Yeah.
It's part of the journey.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, what's like your favorite sport to shoot?
My favorite sport to shoot. That's an interesting question. A lot of people ask me this, and I'd like to ask a lot of people this question: what's your favorite sport to shoot? And now that I've talked with some photojournalists and that sort of thing, I feel like that for me, I like football. I love baseball. I love shooting baseball because there's so much behind the scenes that you can do. I feel like that's the same with every sport, but I feel like to me, there's more that you can do with baseball because any outside sport, there's so much you can do with media days and that sort of thing, and things inside as well, media days wise, for content ideas, because I don't know, I just like the teams are more lively.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's every team that you get to know.
Yeah, of course.
So I feel like the answer for me to my favorite sport to shoot would probably be undecided.
Okay.
I don't think I could ever choose a favorite sport.
Yeah.
I just love shooting sports in general, and I love shooting whatever I get the opportunity to shoot.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Luke?
Me personally, I love shooting all sports, right? But I love shooting football. But I'm always going to be biased towards baseball because I used to play baseball. And since I played as a catcher where you kind of have to know everything that's going on, I feel like I have a really good knowledge of that sport and where to look at the right time, really strategic. So that's what I always found the most fun is where the dead areas in the game is where I can get really strategic with everything. You know, like if there's a runner on first and I already got enough pitcher videos, I'm just going to focus on the catcher if we're on defense because I know that there's going to be a throw down at second. It's like those little things that I really enjoy that, you know, help me stay ahead of my competition and just outsmart people.
Do you think some of that came from working in Durham with creative and also like
Yes.
inspired by obviously you being a bat boy at first and then moving into
Yes.
creative and that sort of thing?
So I had knowledge before, like I said, as a catcher, but working as a bat boy was insane because you had to know every single little rule and what to look at during the dead times, you know. And I knew when it would be great to look at fans, right? When there's a dead moment, when there was literally nothing you could do with the players. When to look at fans, when to look at the games going on. I feel like the little games they have in between innings.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Toby.
He's the GOAT.
He's a goat.
He's the GOAT. Yeah, if you don't know him, go follow him. He's the GOAT. But yeah, I learned a lot.
I miss him at the Hurricanes games, just thinking about that.
He doesn't do it anymore?
No, unfortunately not.
Dang.
I don't know why, but, you know, hopefully he can make his way back.
Yeah.
Keep going.
and also, I think that's why I got to be a junior trainee at Durham Bulls for video production, is because they said that I had a different view of the game as a former catcher, especially as a bat boy, that I just saw everything from a different perspective instead of a flat look at it.
It's pretty interesting. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Now that you've been spamming questions at me.
Okay.
Do you have any embarrassing moments or embarrassing things as a bat boy? Or I remember one in particular for media that is actually on video that you've showed me before.
Okay.
Of you slipping, and we can overlay those as well. Well, if we can get to those, but you want to talk about some of those?
Yes. So I'm going to talk about two. One is a bat boy and one is a videographer there. Both are equally embarrassing. So first, as a bat boy, they have this bat dog named Champ, the brother of
Ripken.
Ripken, who passed away sadly. And he goes and gets the bats during the innings, right?
He did it at Holly Springs too when I was there. It was pretty good. He didn't come a lot, but fortunately.
He would cover us every Saturday.
He did really good for real.
Oh, yeah, he's good. And he would grab the bats with his mouth. And sometimes when you're working as a bat boy, you're always focused and you kind of just get in a zen mode. Okay, this sounds cringy because it's a bat boy job, right? But
I feel like it's not though, because you're actually locked in like a player, because you gotta lock in. I feel like if there's a home run, you gotta grab that bat, don't you?
Yeah.
So everybody else is excited, and you gotta stay locked in.
Yeah. You have to be locked in, but that's partially why whenever the player dropped a bat during a hit and it was a dead ball, my automatic thought was to go and grab it. I apologized to the owner, and the owner goes, "Don't worry, he has a GoPro on him. It'll make great Instagram content." So, they released that. I opened up the comments, and they're surprisingly supportive. They're like, "Oh, poor bat boy trying to do his job." But yeah, that was nice.
Did that video get a lot of views?
Yeah, I think I got over 1 million.
Well, I mean, at least you're famous.
Maybe not a good way.
I mean,
and then this.
No, I wouldn't say famous. It's video, but
Yeah. And then
viral. Let's put it that way.
Real quick, the second most embarrassing time was whenever I was actually doing video. Right, very last game of the season. Right, I'm holding a gimbal, the DJI R4 Pro. Right. And I am rushing myself, which it's a bad habit I have, is to rush myself with expensive gear in my hands, especially not my gear, right? And in between innings, there's these little games that go on the field, and I was trying to go at the gate onto the field, right? But I was going too fast. So I had the workers with Willie Bull, going fast as well. So it's not their fault, but I felt like I was pressuring myself because I just read the situation wrong, and I had to jump over the fence, and my shoe got caught, right? So my shoe got caught. My first thought is either break your back or break the camera. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to break my back because I'm not breaking my boss's camera, right? So I fall on my back. Again, somehow, sold out crowd sees it, goes, ooh, all at the same time, right? And apparently, I jump up. I'm supposed to film that, but I'm so embarrassed, I run straight into the dugout. And I hear Jacoby over the loudspeakers go, "He's good, his pride's just hurt a little bit." So that was nice. And then
that's actually a baller move by Jacoby, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was.
That's why he's W, man.
He's actually the GOAT. Yeah, but those are my two embarrassing experiences. I mean, have you any embarrassing experience at NC State where you fell or anything?
I'm trying to think back. I mean, I don't really get. I don't know. To me, I don't really get embarrassed very easily.
Yeah.
On your leg. But I don't know. I don't think of any. I don't think there's any. I mean, I don't know. There's one. I guess that's not really embarrassing. It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was clumsy. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
It's an earned skill that I have. Yeah.
Okay, we should probably stop the recording now. It's probably been going for a little bit.
Yeah, ignore what he said about the flat earth.
15 minutes.